Most men lose her before they even start. Not because they are weak, but because they don't know what to stop doing. Confidence is not what you say. It is what you refuse to do. Watch closely, because this is where most men collapse. A confident man never chases attention. He does not flood her phone. He does not double text. He does not wait for her reply like his life depends on it. And here is why. The moment you chase, you signal that she is above you. That shift is invisible, but deadly. A confident man understands something most men ignore. Attention is power. And he never gives it away cheaply. He can walk away mid-conversation. He can leave her wondering. Not to play games, but because his life is already full. And women feel that instantly. Now think about this. Have you ever seen a man who tries too hard to impress? Too many compliments. Too much validation. Too much effort. It feels off. Because it is. A confident man never over-validates a woman. He appreciates. But he does not worship. He sees her beauty. But he does not lose himself in it. That balance creates tension. And tension creates attraction. Most men kill attraction by being too available. Too nice. Too predictable. But a confident man stays grounded. Even when she tests him. And she will test him. She might ignore him. She might act distant. She might say something disrespectful just to see his reaction. And this is where everything breaks. Most men react emotionally. They get defensive. They over-explain. They try to fix it instantly. A confident man does something different. He stays calm. He does not rush to prove himself. He does not argue for her approval. He does not panic. Because he understands one brutal truth. If you have to convince her of your value, you already lost. Let that sink in. Confidence is silent. It does not beg. Now here is something most men never notice. A confident man never tries to be liked by every woman. He is not performing. He is not adjusting himself to fit her expectations. He is selective. And that changes everything. Because when a man chooses, instead of trying to be chosen, he becomes rare. And rarity creates value. Most men walk into interactions thinking, how do I make her like me? A confident man walks in thinking, do I even like her? That shift flips the entire dynamic. Suddenly, he is not chasing. He is observing. And women feel that power immediately. Now listen carefully. A confident man never explains himself unnecessarily. He does not justify his choices. He does not overtalk. He does not fill silence out of fear. He is comfortable in quiet. And that silence speaks louder than words. Because most men are afraid of silence. They rush to fill it. They talk too much. They reveal too much. And in doing that, they lose mystery. A confident man understands something deeper. Mystery is attractive. Not fake mystery, but natural restraint. He does not reveal everything at once. He lets her discover him slowly. That process builds curiosity. And curiosity builds attraction. Now here comes a mistake that destroys respect instantly. A confident man never tolerates disrespect. Not once. Not slightly. Not just this time. Because what you tolerate, you teach people how to treat you. Most men ignore small disrespect. They laugh it off. They stay quiet. And slowly, they lose their position. A confident man addresses it calmly. No anger. No drama. No emotional explosion. Just clarity. And if it continues, he walks away. No negotiation. That is where real power lives. In the ability to leave. Now think about this. Why do some men hold attention without even trying? It not looks. It is not money. It is presence. A confident man never tries to be the loudest in the room. He does not seek validation through noise. He observes more than he speaks. And when he speaks, people listen. Because his words carry weight. Why? Because he does not waste them. Most men talk to impress. Confident men speak with purpose. That difference is everything. Now here is something uncomfortable. A confident man never loses himself in a woman. He does not abandon his goals. He does not sacrifice his discipline. He does not change his priorities. No matter how attractive she is. Because he understands a dangerous truth. The moment you make her your center, you lose your edge. And without your edge, you lose her respect. Attraction grows when a man is focused. Not obsessed with her. But driven by his own path. That creates a gap. And that gap creates desire. Now watch this closely. A confident man never reacts instantly. He pauses. He thinks. He responds, not reacts. That small delay changes everything. Because reactions are emotional. Responses are controlled. And control is power. Most men live in reaction mode. A message comes. They reply instantly. A comment hits. They defend immediately. A test appears. They fail without even realizing. A confident man breaks that pattern. He creates space between stimulus and response. And in that space, he wins. Now here is the part most men avoid. A confident man never fears losing a woman. Read that again. He does not fear loss. Because his identity is not built on her presence. He knows he can walk away, and still be complete. That mindset changes his behavior completely. No need to impress. No need to chase. No need to tolerate nonsense. Because he is not operating from fear. He is operating from abundance. And that is rare. Very rare. Now imagine two men. One is constantly trying to hold her. The other is completely fine losing her. Who do you think she respects more? Exactly. Because confidence is not about holding on. It is about being okay letting go. That is the highest form of power. Now here is the final truth most men never hear. A confident man never tries to control a woman. He controls himself. His emotions. His reactions. His actions. Because control over others is weak. Control over yourself is unshakable. And women feel that instantly. It creates safety. It creates attraction. It creates respect. All at the same time. But here is the twist. Most men think confidence is something you show. It is not. It is something you remove. You remove neediness. You remove desperation. You remove fear. And what is left is power. Quiet. Controlled. Unshakable. And that is what separates men who are respected from men who are ignored. So next time you are around a woman, do not try to impress her. Watch what you stop doing. Because in that silence, in that control, you become the man she cannot figure out. And the man she cannot ignore.